The Sikhs had halted the perennial invasions of the subcontinent by expanding the western boundaries of the empire to the Khyber Pass. Along the Indus River, the Sikhs had built 27 forts at strategic locations to keep vigilance over the invasion routes.
Today we are at Peshawar at the Bala Hisar Fort, right in the center of the city. In 1824, when William Moorcroft travelled from British India and he came here, in his memoirs, in his travelogue, he has mentioned that this fort was in a pretty bad condition. He's really called it as a heap of dump. In the time of Hari Singh Nalwa, this fort's reconstruction was started. And somewhere around the early 1830s, the fort was rebuilt. The Sikhs called this fort as Sumergarh. Now, interestingly, in a lot of history books today, people use the word as Samirgarh and some say as Sumergarh, but actually the word was Sumergarh.
Look forward to heading to Jamrod tomorrow. In 2014 I had come to Jamrod, could not visit the fort inside. For any Sikh, it's a very emotional journey to be traveling to Jamrod, and I look forward to that tomorrow.
This is the frontier, the westernmost frontier where the Sikh Empire had extended to, and beyond this we are in the region of Khyber. This was the last fort along the way to the Khyber Pass, from where the Sikhs were able to control the region of Afghans. And essentially, after the region was conquered, and the fort was built, if you look at the history, the Afghan invasions into the Indian subcontinent have not happened since then. The Sikhs built this fort in 54 days. In the month of April 1837, when there was one Englishman from British India who was passing through on his way to Afghanistan, his name was Mr. Fast. He informed Muhammad Khan that the fort is at its weakest point because the soldiers are being departed for the wedding participation in Lahore. Seeing this as a good opportunity, the Afghan forces attacked this fort. And on 30th April 1837, in a fight against the Afghans, Hari Singh Nalwa was shot. We are standing in the room where Hari Singh Nalwa's dead body, it was kept in this place for 2 days at the topmost place of the Jamrod fort. This room outside has in the Urdu inscription written down the date 1837 and this room where his body was kept. We are now at the base of the Jamrud Fort at the entrance on the outer periphery, and this white structure out here is the place where Hari Singh Nalwa's body was cremated. The plate out here tells us that Babu Gaju Mal Kapoor of Peshawar in 1892 got this memorial made, and from the outer side when we see this structure, there's a plate put up out there by Yadvendra Sikhs. In 1944 they have actually renovated this place. There's nothing much inside the room, it's just an empty room, but there are historical records which say that this was also being used as a prayer area. So we are standing at the Khyber Pass. This is the place where the walls of the mountains will become very narrow, and if you see in the old pictures of the British era, they show typically the local tribes who sit on the mountains out here, and anyone trying to pass through this, they will ensure that they're looted or they're killed. So we are standing at the Michni post. This is a post which now has no remnants of the Sikh era. However, the history tells us that this was the outermost post, and that's the reason why we are here today from a documentation of Sikh legacy.